it will search for service the whole time we're out here, and your phone might be clear down to 0 by the end. I want to make sure that everybody has some really great photos and can use their GPS to get out of here after our tour.
So, text to you about, I don't think you're going to make it back in time for our shift.
So a little bit about the wilds. All the land that you saw as we were coming down the hill, that's all of our property. We have about 10,000 acres out here. And all of it is reclaimed coal mining land. So for the 1940s to about the 1980s, it was ship mined out here for coal. I don't know if anybody is familiar with the Big Muskie Drag Line, but it was doing some work out in this area of Ohio. And when it was being mined, it looked like a moon surface out here. So we got the land in 1984, and we started reclaiming it, which means we started putting as much topsoil as we could back. Now you will not see a lot of trees out here though, because when we put the topsoil back, we only put a few inches, about 6 to 12. And that's not enough for trees to grow out here, but it is great for our pasture grass. So what we just came through is called a Sally Port, and it's a safety feature for our animals. So if one gate's open, the other is shut. So as we're coming up to the top of the hill, so a little bit more about the wild. So I guess across the fence to our left, you can see some. Now, out in the wild, about 100 years ago, there was only a few hundred. Through different conservation efforts, there are several thousand out in the wild today. Now we do have 6 out here, so we see all 6 out here right now. Let me see here. The one that's laying down with the babies, that should be our... Now out in the wild, about 100 years ago, there was only a few hundred. Through different conservation efforts, there are several thousand out in the wild today. Now we do have 6 out here, so we see all 6 out here right now. Let me see here. The one that's laying down with the babies, that should be our... If she's coming towards us, that we need to move. So they have really good hearing and a great sense of smell. That's why I said that I needed to speak up on our kids, so they can still hear us, but they don't know where exactly we are.
That's why they have it so high.
Yeah. Oh, potty break.
Is ours same
cool
like
that
that,
we
or
got to
did
see
it
it.
take us off?
I think so. Yeah.
as you're looking at how they're walking, they do go one side of their body, then the other. So these guys come from China and Mongolia.
Coming toward us.
Is near the buses, so I'm gonna start inching up. You're gonna see a lot of poop piles out here also that actually serve a purpose. They will actually track. And we've even sent a couple of our males back over to the country of Chad during a little repopulation project. Now, like these guys also live out kind of the desert area, so they do have that tan coloring to keep them from standing out too much. Now, they were one of the the least studied animals that we had here when we first got them. We used a lot of other animal research to figure out what worked and what didn't